So welcome to our preview of this game, Newcastle United versus our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers. The Julian Lopetegui press conference has just happened and he had a surprise for the waiting media, all coming up along with all the latest on the team news. We've got stats and facts, we've got Magic Moss's thoughts, and of course we've got my prediction as well. All coming up next. So yes, Julian Lopetegui's press conference has just taken place, and we're going to come on to the main points to come out of that. But he actually came and had pizzas for all of the waiting media and journalists, as you can see by this picture here. A nice touch from the gaffer. In terms of like talking about the team, it's confirmed that Diego Costa will be out for 2 to 4 weeks, not as bad as first thought, so that's quite good news. He also confirmed that Boubacar Traore and Wang Hee-chan are in line to potentially get back into the squad. They will be assessed before the game. Lopetegui has also heaped praise on Newcastle, on saying they're one of the best teams in the league. And as I record this video, it's exactly a day since Raul Jimenez became the last striker to score for Wolves. A whole year. Lopetegui was asked about that, if he's worried about the forwards. He says he worries about all of the team, not just the strikers, and goals should come from everywhere. So this is the team that I've gone with for this one, and it's on the Pitch Football app. Great app, make sure you download it. It is, of course, Sarr in goal, back four of Aït-Nouri, Kilman, Dawson and Semedo. I'd go with Lamina and Neves. Neves obviously one booking away from a 2-match suspension as well. And then Raul leading the line. He had a great game last time. I feel like there's a goal coming for Raul in this game. And Kuna playing in that number 10 position just behind with Sarabia and Adama Traore. Before I get on to talking to my dad, Magic Moss, don't forget to get onto the CIRCL app. There's a new kind of game that's out for that as well. If you haven't downloaded it, loads of our members and subscribers are having fun and are winning on it. And Newcastle against Wolves is one of the selected games, so if you click on the link below. So if you want to get onto that, make sure you download it. It's free. Link below, or click on the QR code. Let's go over and see what my dad, Magic Moss, has to say ahead of this one. Look who's back. Back again.
He's happy old Derek is now.
He's come back now again, Dad.
Yeah,
now we've won.
He come back. He's been on his holiday somewhere. I don't know where he's been.
Now, regular followers of the channel will know that Magic does his predictions and everything, and you will know that Derek goes very much AWOL when they've lost. He's a fair weather fan. He only comes out when they've won. We've beaten Tottenham, and we're looking ahead to Newcastle on the top. Fog on the Tynes, all mine, all mine. Fog of the Tynes, all mine. Dad, great win against Tottenham in the end.
It certainly was, Dad.
Needed
they played
that.
well the second half. They played
Needed
well.
it,
They
didn't
all
we?
worked together. Yeah.
Needed the points.
And they played in 90 minutes.
Well, we didn't play for 90 minutes. We played for 45 minutes. We were useless in the first half. But let's hope we can play for 90 minutes against Newcastle. How are you feeling about that game, Dad?
Well, if we can get a point, that'll be good. 1-1, I'll say.
Wow, you're not going for a Wolves win?
Well, yeah, I hope they can win. But
1-1, no, that's fair assessment.
1-1 will be okay, as long as they don't lose.
Derek will run off again if we don't win.
Well, he'll let me know. He'll let me know.
Right, and you've been watching a bit of Elvis, so you're gonna have an Elvis song?
Have we?
I don't know. What are you gonna sing?
It's now or never. I'm hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight.
Mom.
For tomorrow we'll never see. It's now or never. Wolves are gonna draw 1-1. But I hope it's 2-0.
I love it, Dad. Absolutely great to have you back in full voice. We got a bit of a glimpse of Mom there. And we love you all very, very much. Everyone does. Do you agree with Magic? Say a hi to Mrs. Magic in the comment section below. Until the next one, Dad.
Always Wolves, David. Look after yourself and everybody else.
Thanks, Dad. Love you.
Love you.
Thanks to my dad, Magic Moss. I hope you put a smile on your face. Here's some interesting stats and facts before I get on to my score prediction. Newcastle's 1-0 victory over Wolves in this exact fixture last season ended a sequence of 5 games at St James's Park for them without a win. They haven't beat Wolves back-to-back games at St James's Park since 1977. Also, interestingly enough, since promotion to the Premier League, Wolves have conceded exactly 1 goal in every single one of those games to Newcastle. The majority, I think something like 8 being a 1-1 draw until the 1-0 victory by Newcastle last season. So, on to my score prediction. What am I going to go with? Well, it's going to be a tough place to go. I'm going to be going up for the weekend as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. We're going travelling up on Saturday, going out for a nice steak meal on the Saturday night, and then we're going to the game and coming back on the Sunday. But like, what am I going to go with my score prediction? Obviously, I'd like to say that Wolves are going to win, but I think if we get a point away at this one, it'll be a good result. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 and hope that we can finally stop Newcastle from scoring against us and be 1-0, or if we can't and they still get their one that they seem to be licensed for every year, then maybe we can win it 2-1. But I'm going to go with a 1-1 and hope it's either 1-0 or 2-1 to Wolves. And just before I sign out, Ashley's got in touch because he's taking his daughters Abigail and Sophie to their first ever Wolves away game at Newcastle, and he's asked me to give the youngsters there a little bit of a shout out. So hope you enjoy it, Abigail and Sophie, and one day we'll have to get you on here on the channel as well. So look out for our instant reaction straight after the game, the match vlog, and of course Extra Time and the International Fan. Until then, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.